It's a secret stream. Just because it says big butts, I forgot a previous past title stream, and I just don't know what else to say. Please don't look it up. Alright, listen. It's a big moment, alright? I was gonna have a free day, but honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. But at the same time, I do know what I'm doing. The problem is that I got a little bit of a problem I'm fixing right now. Besides that, we got some short videos we gotta make. We're gonna start right now. Before we play some random horror game, alright, let me see. Alright, so we can pull up some extra horror games later. We can make some clips on them when I get back. No, I'm just kidding. Probably on Saturday or tomorrow. Alright. Here we go. I got some games. Very terrifying, great clips. Today we're just gonna play a little bit of Baldi. However much Baldi we can play, we'll play. So first we're gonna do. So first thing, gotta show you my mother flipping. This is where the next I got a new series. All right, my previous comics were a bit messed up. I promise you right now, I have a plan and I'm gonna stick to it. I will complete this next story, complete to the beginning, middle, and end, truthfully, on the webtoons. And hopefully one day I'll be able to make like a 50-cent comic strip that people can read, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably just show you my collection to show that I'm real, even though it has no correlation. But, check this out. I got the writing tablet right here. I spent like $3,000 on this. Alright, let me stop. But seriously, I spent a bunch of money on crap. Making dumb choices now because I'm only 45 years old. And one day I'm going to be 45 years old. So it's going to be good either way. Trust me. The older I get, I'll make sure I take care of myself. You're going to see me more often. Either in the stream or in the videos because I honestly, I don't know what else I would do, you know. Besides go on vacation, you know. Alright. So first we're going to do maybe, you know what? We'll see how long this will take. We're first gonna do. I wrote down some notepad on some video ideas. So we're gonna pull up the little text. We're back. We're gonna do some video ideas. First thing we're gonna do. All right, here we go. So first video idea. All right, start recording. Okay, so our first talking point here is that 2001: A Space Odyssey is the super sequel to Planet of the Apes. It's a very backwards-like mentality. It's a lot like Star Wars, because, you know, Star Wars, they have, like, the middle of the story that wasn't really planned, but, you know, was executed. And there was the prequels with the planning. Then there was the sequels without the planning. But besides that whole planning shenanigans, you know, the story was told not chronologically, through over time. It was a bit mix and match due to budget limitations, so the way the script was working, the lightning in a bottle moments for all the movies. The same could be said for Planet of the Apes and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Now, we got Mr. Kubrick, Steven Stanley Kubrick. He basically made a sequel. This is gonna sound pretty crazy, but hear me out. So I think, hold on, because it's either a toss-up between Planet of the Apes and Space Odyssey. I think Planet of the Apes came out first. Let me see. Okay. No, it's about the same time. Holy crap. But still, think about it. Think about it. It's gonna, so the first part of the story can go either way throughout the timeline. You can either do the trilogy of Planet of the Apes movies of the Caesar story made from 2011 to 2017, that I believe. I've at least seen the last movie in theaters. It's pretty good. And then there'll be Kingdom, which will be more of a connection to Planet of the Apes from the 60s and the 2001 remake with Mr. Wahlberg, Cade Yeager. And then after that, this is going to tie into freaking King Kong because of, not because of apes, but because of also lore. Specifically, well, not really specifically, but definitely more with like the 2005 version than the 30 version. Because the lore is that the civilization that lived on Crystal Kingdom Skull Island, the Skull Island residents were a super advanced, not really Aztec, but forest world like environment, and they were super advanced at one point. But during the events of the King Kong movie, like in 2005, for example, they devolved over time due to some type of curse, evil corruption, while the dinosaurs, evolved to a higher state than they are, because King Kong was the only one mainly being the biggest alpha in Skull Island besides the V-Rex and the little Bananasauruses and whatever, apex predators are on that plane of Skull Island. This connects because we could say in Planet of the apes rise above the humans, and when they rise above the humans, they then devolve, and we could say past Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. There might be some humans involved. They might do some weird interspecies horse girl breeding, ape girl breeding, but over time it's almost like a de-evolution. They all return back to apes, and in 2001: A Space Odyssey, that's when we kick off the super ultra sequel from the future of 2001. Basically, it's gonna be a BBC, not a BC, but a BBC, and post BBC, the apes are back to their primitive state, perfectly evolved, no sickness. They just only suffer sicknesses through animals. There's like a cheetah in the movie and a jaguar and whatnot. But the apes, they do look a bit different. They don't look like regular apes. They got humanoid apes, hence Planet of the Apes. And the whole history gets erased from maybe a great flood or, I don't know, the rapture. Who knows? Maybe the Earth had just a bad weather, sick weather day, and then they had to. It was a super de-evolution, but they go back again because of that weird rectangle prism thing. Rectangular prism. That's what gets them to jumpstart again, evolve right back into humans, into 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the movie continues with the AI allegory, and that is the super duper theory of 2001: Space Odyssey being a pseudo canon sequel to Planet of the Apes, and you can mix and match what the lore is. But you can basically combine the whole thing, and it makes sense. But does it really? No, not actually. Absolutely not. But I say it does, and it's pretty funny. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good right there. That was the first video. Alright, so this Star Wars hot takes is another one for my phone. It's a little bit of an image. So I wanted to make a commentary on this. And it's somebody's hot take from TikTok. And I'm being serious. Like, these images are real. Like, these are from the place. You'll see Star Wars Hot Take Trilogy. Progressively Get Hotter, Part 4. Alright? No comment on anything about this thing, alright? No comments. Well, you can leave a comment, but no comments on any of these comments, but we'll say something as a commentary. So the first take is 10%. I don't know what this is. But it says, the Death Star 2 was incredibly lazy on the writer's part. I guess I could agree. I'm not really disagreeing, but I don't really, care that much. But yeah, if you try to not, if you look over the lazy part and just try to say this logically happened in the story, I say that is an incredible feat from the bad guys. Anyways, the next part is 20%. Rex is easily a better character than Cody. Now, I don't really care about this that much. I'm not part of the Dave Filoni pandering, whatever that word is called. So I don't really care. But yeah, it's only because the expanded material does seem to make the story a bit more iffy, especially in the main movies. If you only watch the main Star Wars movies, but I'm not nothing too, you know, no reason to get too stubborn over that in my part. But yeah, I ain't saying nothing about that. Or not that much. But 30% says Mace Windu needs to stay dead, let it go. This does make sense. You can only do like comics, you know, and maybe you could do animated parts with voice actors, or maybe you don't want to get the real actor for Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, Mace Windu, I say he's dead. He did his part. Well, maybe it wasn't much, but yeah, I'd say Gendy Tarkovsky and probably some of the books during the prequels definitely should have served enough Mace Windu content. Once you know open that Pandora's box. No credit giving to Dave. We're not giving any credit to Dave Filoni because it's funny. So the 40% is the N1 Starfighter is the best looking starfighter in Star Wars. You know, I'm not here to agree to disagree, but I say they look pretty cool, so I'm not here to completely disagree. They're nice looking vehicles, you know. And even if you know the backstory, well, with the artist, because I know this Ralph McQuarrie as the popular concept artist to Star Wars, but during the prequels they got Doug Chang, and yeah, he talked about history of cars changing from industrial boxes into more sleek designs, especially with the cars you see them in like the 90s, changing from the 60s, 70s, 80s to the 90s and 2000s, and from now on. So it does, it makes sense. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, they look nice. I think they sound nice too. I'd say the Vulture droids sound nicer, but I'm just moving on right now to the next part. 50% says Alien Jedi and Sith over Human Jedi and Sith. And yeah, I mean, I could agree to disagree with this 50%. I say this is pretty funny too. Only because the one interesting Alien Jedi that I know about, well, I know a little about, but it's Legends material from when Luke Skywalker became, the Jedi ruler. He said that he's more or less strict than, the prequel era of the Jedi. Past the Old Republic, they were more strict. You can tell from Anakin, and during his time when he was a Jedi before Darth Vader, the Jedi were pretty strict with him, and everybody else, they were all celibates. Luke was okay with, you guys can smash cheeks, have families, and clap people, or, all that weird stuff. Well, not weird stuff. All that private business they can do, because Luke is not that strict. He doesn't have a stick up his butt. But the one funny alien Jedi that I liked and heard about was there's an alien Jedi that will eat their bad guys, and they're still Jedi. I think maybe they ate a Sith. I don't know much about it. Please do look it up. Look up Star Wars Legends. Alien Jedi, lizard Jedi that eat people, bad guys, or Sith, bad Sith. But I would go 50-50 on this one, because it just depends. I would say it depends on the story, but there's too much of it. I say there's enough story. There's nothing to go too crazy about. Okay. Next part, we got 60%. HVV is better game mode than Hero Showdown. I don't really care to agree or disagree on this because I don't know what this is talking about. Could be Battlefront, Battlefront 2, Battlefront 3, but it is what it is. So I got nothing to say on this other than the picture looks pretty cool. It's a cool prequel picture. The next part is 70%. Grand Moff Tarkin is a better villain than Darth Vader in A New Hope. I'll agree on this one. The Rogue One, will pretend that movie doesn't exist. No shade if you like that movie, but in the first movie, yeah, Grand Moff Tarkin was pretty much, a top tier villain. He's got a bit of that Gus Fring energy. It's like a Gus Fring, Tuco Salamanca type ordeal, more oriented version of it. But yeah, Grand Moff Tarkin, man, he was the man. He only had one movie and one movie only. There were no comics, no extended media, no Dave Filoni media, and yeah, he was pretty cool. Shout out to the actor, freaking almost. I think he played Doctor Who in a Dalek movie, but yeah, pretty cool, huh? That was before Count Dooku actor got in. Still, Yeah, I agree with it because then Vader had to step up when he got when he got struck out and he went to strike back. So props to Vader from passed on, but he was still a dog. He was still cool in that movie too, and in A New Hope. He showed up, kicked some ass, got his ass kicked, then went back to go kick some more ass, and yeah, the rest is history. Next part, 80%. We got A New Hope is severely underrated and easily the second best movie in the franchise. I agree with this one, only because I like this movie, and I also said I like The Force Awakens, but if anything, I'd definitely put the first Star Wars on top over The Force Awakens. Even though I would enjoy it guiltily, fully, super guiltily, The Force Awakens I would enjoy watching over and over again. But I'd say Star Wars, the first one I'd enjoy again too. I mean, just me looking at these art posters, like, this is biased. This is a biased opinion, but I like the art posters. I remember, I think it was Drew Struzan, the artist, who, he's not doing art more. He got sick. Hopefully he's doing better. And hopefully, he's, resting easy. Because, a long time ago, mainly like about 10 years ago, there was a Force Awakens teaser poster that was drawn by the guy who made the official, at least the official prequel posters. It looked really cool for the Force Awakens that he did. And then the other two or three artists that made the original drawn posters from the first Star Wars, I like. They just give up a lot of great energy, because it's also like the comics too. Man, the original Marvel comic run. I like all that art, and I'd say second best movie. I'd say that'd be true. I put it in first. I mean, I don't mind Empire, but I wouldn't say. Oh, but to end the point off, I wouldn't say it's underrated because I know it's a bit of a mix when it comes to how Star Wars is now, but that I definitely put the first Star Wars, A New Hope, over Mandalorian, even though the movie hasn't come out yet. But it's a super guesstimation that I will be right. So to finish off the video before I hit the 10-minute mark, 90% is Darth Maul is a better character than Palpatine. I don't really care to agree to disagree, but what I can say is he looks cool. I could definitely understand why. I'd say since Dave Filoni doesn't exist in my mind with his material, Darth Maul was a pretty cool character. Probably not better, in my opinion, only because I think Emperor Palpatine is a lot funnier. But oh my gosh, I got a loud screaming in my ear. Sorry. But I understand where this could be coming from. Darth Maul's just cooler, but he's not as funny as Palpatine. And then the 100% hot take is Revenge of the Sith is easily the most overrated movie in Star Wars and is not top 3. I could agree on this one. I enjoyed watching this movie like 2 times in the theater when it came out last year, almost a year over. But I probably would put it I'd probably be almost close. It'd probably be on my top 3 because I don't know any other. Well, I would do a troll list, but it probably would be right under the top 3. But I wouldn't say it's overrated because when it comes to Star Wars, a lot of things can't really seem overrated, especially how everything has changed. But that's the whole list. This is going to be a nightmare to edit because I have to get all these pictures out from my phone into my computer and then put them on this freaking CapCut. But just a funny yap, eh? Just hope I don't have to play any games while. Oh, I don't have to do hopefully I don't have to do gameplay over this as a commentary. Woo! 10 minutes. 10 minutes of yapping. That is nasty. Okay. This next one might be. It's gonna be a FNAF tier list. Here we go. much higher, so high. I'm thirsty during the video. I'm trying to make these streams. I'm thirsty during the streams. I might. Why is it not? It's not. Whatever. All right, here we go. We'll start recording now. So we got the Five Nights at Freddy's tier list. We're gonna do a tier list. This is a April Fool's special. Early, if you see the stream, we're gonna change it right now. Peak Fiction. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it top there pizza. Next there is gonna be pizza. This one's gonna be freaking. I want to say Pizzagate or chicken, but that's just the freaking government corruption conspiracy. That's mostly true. I can't. They ruined it, man. You can't just say you like cheese pizza because that's literally an anagram for Club Penguin, CP, the illegal material. That is messed up. I don't want to be saying this right now during the tier list making, but we know FNAF has gotten some of that, but it's not part of the Pizzagate, other than some anonymous financier who shall not be named enjoys watching MatPat videos and Markiplier FNAF videos, but I want to make the connection like, oh, this is a bad joke to say, oh, this could be, the community, FNAF community has already had a bunch of, Diddy weirdos, but it's not, I can't even make this joke. This is good. The next list we'll just call freaking Little Bonnie. I don't know, because Bonnie scared the creator. We'll call Cawthorn because there was a video on because of a Blasphemous HD. It was a video where what's it called? I think it was Blasphemous HD video where I think it was his ex-friend, not girlfriend, ex-friend, called Scott Cawthorn as his last name. It's funny. And then the last one, I guess, will just be the FNAF 2 official movie. And then, actually, we'll change the last one. It'll be the X-Blue FNAF fan-made movies, because those movies are awesome. And I can't wait for Night 5 Part 2 before I start the tier list. Hopefully, fingers crossed that the creators are doing okay with X-Blue, but if something bad happens, then Bazinga, whoop-a-dee-doo. Okay, here we go. So before we get started with this tier list, I just want to say, I haven't played any of these games. Don't take this list. Don't take this list seriously. I haven't played most of these games. Actually, before I start, let me smell the mic real quick. Okay, smells good. Smells good. Hold on, just one more time. One more sniff. It's like Dove, I like smelling Dove soap after I've been used in my hand. It smells like an apartment. Okay, back to the video. Today we're gonna do a streaming tier list of Five Nights at Freddy's. I actually played all these games, don't listen to the last part. Oh, it's Gus! I caught up to the episode with Gus. Oh my gosh, what episode is this? Hold on. Witness, Season 3, Episode 2. Oh my gosh, Better Call Saul. Oh my god, I'm talking about Better Call Saul. Okay, never mind. Ignore that last part too. I edited this part of the video out. Alright, so yeah, so the tier list, we get the rating from highest to lowest. We got X-Blue, FNAF fan-made movies as S tier, then there's Pizza, Little Bonnie, Cawthorn, FNAF 2 official movie. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Great Mystique going on top. FNAF 2, Great Mystique going on top. FNAF 3, Great Mystique going on top. FNAF 4, Great Mystique going on top. Halloween, amazing. Great Mystique, very hilarious, very fun. It's a duck. Okay, we'll leave it on Pizza, but it's still high tier. FNAF World, okay, this part is a bit complicated. I think the game is hilarious, funny, troll, but this is where the mystique gets lost. This is the signs of what's to come. The game is great. I think it looks cool. It's a funny little callback to Scott's original games, but it's no Tyke and Sons Lumber Co. So it's a great game. We'll put it on top. FNAF World Halloween Edition. It's the same thing. You just put it on top, sister location. Put it on. You know what? No, I like this. Is not too bad. We gotta put it up here. Have to. Trailer looks amazing, and you know, at least if there's just, you know there's something there. What the frick is this? Okay, that looks pretty scary. Custom night. Okay, we'll put on that. Pizzeria Simulator. It's gotta go here only because it ended the story. All right, it's great. It's great like pizza, like classic pizza. Ultimate Custom Night, great troll gang, or you know what? That one's pretty good too. We'll leave it right here because they have extra car. I mean, the hippo monologue is amazing, and it is Williams Heck. He's a little hellhole. The problem is that he'll always come back, so he comes back. Special Delivery, great game. This is also another great game. Help Wanted is a great game. I'll just put it on top right here. Dreadbear, another great game. I love spending all my money on that. Started all the way back from 2020. Now we're at the 2026. Spent over $30 for some Dreadbear. What is this? Furry's Pizza. It's a great game as well. Security Breach. Excellent fixed game. It gives off Hello Neighbor vibes, so obviously it's gonna put on top. Chica, I missed you, Chica. Alright, yeah. Chica, we missed you. The Chica game, pretty good. Help Wanted 2, another great game. Into the Pit, excellent game. The Secrets of the Mimic. Okay. It would have been at the bottom, very bottom, Secrets of the Mimic, if it wasn't for that beautiful Edwin song. And David wanted some ice cream. If it wasn't for it, if the game never came out and there was just a song, it would be way on top of here. But the song is literally on top. It surpasses all the games from the top of the S tier list. But gotta put you at the top of the list. You know, well, I don't know what this is, but there we go. That's the whole list. We're gonna spoil the whole video and just use the save downloaded, but yeah, that's the whole FNAF tier list. Bazinga. Alright, now what we gotta do is gonna save that. We're gonna download the image. Oh, that was exhausting. I think I have rabies because of my foam. I think my mouth is a bit foaming doing these commentaries, but maybe it's my problem. Okay, FNAF tier list. Alright, here we go. No JPEGs, desktop. Alright, let's go. What's next? Oh my gosh. Oh, we're doing another tier list. Oh, Jurassic Park. Oh yeah, because the new one came out. Let's go with it. You know what? I want to go back to Universal. Honestly, this tier list, I want to go back to Universal. Yeah. Alright, this is a Jurassic Park tier list with my beautiful face card, my beautifully disgusting flat top face card. I'm just kidding, I'm not a Mog. We don't do Mogs here, that is lame. Alright, be cool and don't be weird. You know what, can I just cut this part of the video out? I don't care about looks maxing, it's just the whole thing is done. The one point I want to give out is that I miss Universal. Or going to Universal Studios, so I want to go back right now. I want to see some Minions. I want to go back to the Jurassic Park ride. I want to go see Transformers. I want to go buy the entire Transformer figure lot from the ride. I want to go back to Universal. I want to go back to Disneyland, buy some Legos. See what they have in the Star Wars shop. Oh, what is wrong with me? Please leave a like. I could do a vlog. You know what? Let me shut up. We're rating. No, I'm gonna put the thumbnail. It's gonna be Star Wars tier list, movie tier list, and show tier list, plus starring Camp Cretaceous. If it was in here, I don't know. I'm gonna put it all. I'm gonna do a command where Camp Cretaceous will go all over the place. Same would go for the comics too. They'll go all over the place. during this tier list, but we'll just rate them right now. Um, we'll do chronologically. Let's try on. Let's just pretend we did it chronologically. So what is this? Fallen Kingdom, excellent movie, right? Fallen Dominion, excellent movie. You know what? Not. It is that the raptor on the roof scene is pretty excellent. It's perfect. Jurassic Park 3, a perfect movie. I don't know what to say other than what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, the original box, the original poster looks pretty cool. Lost World, another perfect movie, great arcade, love the arcade game. Anyways, Jurassic Park, pretty good. I'm gonna read the books. I gotta stop watching videos on my YouTube iPhone, man. I'm gonna read this book. Tell you gotta read it. Anyways, Jurassic World is I love the concept art. Definitely put it with Fallen Kingdom. But yeah. Crazy watch though. Indominus Rex is a crazy mofo. Good thing it's not real though. If the Indominus Rex is real, we'd all be screwed. Especially, you know what type of diseases it probably have, man? From all the disgusting meat eating, all the dick sucking. Anyways, Dominion. The Therizinosaurus, man, freaking stabbed the Jokersaurus. Crazy. The Raptor chase, hilarious. It was a secret homage to the Lost World. What's it called? What's this called? Dominion 2, Part 2. Fallen Kingdom. What's it called? Evolution, right? Is it called Evolution? Right? No, that's the game. What's the movie called? It's already forgettable. No, it's not forgettable. Rebirth. Godzilla, Rogue One, Monstars director, Mr. Edwards. Not too bad. The river raft scene has already been done, so it's like you can't even bother. But hey, all I can say is they can make a what's it called? If they did a book adaptation, in the style of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm not mentioning Game of Thrones because forget that. I heard the new movie, the show is good. What's it called? Green Arrow, Green Knight, right? It's called Green Knight, right? What's it called? Song, Green Ice, right? No, that's a different movie. What's the thing called? Star Wars ripoff? What the frick? Maybe we could do a tier list. Knights of the Seven Kingdom. That's what it's called. Yeah. Don't do any of this. Don't do any House of Dragons either. Alright? Just because they were also books, no, you can't do them. If anything, if they're not going to do it Breaking Bad style, definitely go Stephen King route with like Pennywise, the show, or whatever it's called. But anyways, no hate to any of this shows or movies. This is the official tier list. This is not uploaded on April 1st. This wasn't streamed on February 19th, 2026. This is not an April Fool's video. I'm going to save this image for the thumbnail. And there we go. I want these videos to end up being long, but I end up making them super fast. Or no, I want them to be fast. I don't want them to be long, but they end up just being long. Alright, there we go. There we go. It's over. Oh! Oh my gosh, I forgot to close. No! Alright, really. Is that it? No more? No! That's not a real tier list. Horror games? What the frick is that? No Hello Neighbor. Oh, I'm having heart palpitations. Alright, you don't forget that list. There was gonna be a Baldi Granny Hello Neighbor tier list. Probably with a bunch of other games, like early 2010s games. Let me see. But if it was Baldi, Hello Neighbor, Granny would be on top. But, yeah. Yeah. This entire list is going on top. This would have gone on top. But it's not going to be made, I see it. It's just, yeah, Hello Neighbor, Ice Cream, freaking the Nun, which got changed to Evil Nun because of the terrible movie. Then we got a bunch of Slenderina games. I don't know what the Forest is. Yeah, would have been out. But maybe we could just use this as a funny thumbnail for a goofy April Fool's video. And you know what we should? Alright, let's download the image. We should be good, right? A horror games tier list, we're not making that. Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Oh no, I don't want to do. Oh my gosh, no. No! It's gonna take too long. Oh yeah, and a video. Oh, that's the other one, okay. I guess the rundown. We'll do it tomorrow, but the FNAF lore tier list would be the games are all chronological in the games that came out. So the first game is about a guy named Mike Schmidt working at this restaurant, Five Nights at Freddy's, and then and he gets fired. Second game about Jeremy, he gets fired. There's a mystery character whose name we're gonna call him Hey Hey Bro. His name is Hey Hey Bro, and he works at the restaurant or at the spooky horror attraction, and then the place gets burned down just because the ventilations got messed up, and then Springtrap dies. And the fourth game is about a kid who visited the attraction and then had weird mini-game dreams about some kid getting eaten by the yellow bear back in 1983 because of the commercial from FNAF 4. Then after that game, they unlock some type of secret blueprints, master plan of Henry, the guy. Then it's FNAF World. And then FNAF World, it's about Henry and him spilling Kool-Aid all over the table while he's taking a nap. The sister location is about, I think it should be about Michael Afton. Because it is Michael. I think either he dies or he gets a purple tan. And he promises to go and come his father. He's going to come find his father, who a couple days or the week after or the week before had survived the burn down of Freddy's attraction or super horror attraction. And then Pizzeria Simulator is the final hurrah of the Freddy Fazbear's Industry franchise before they transition to games. And it's Harry's master plan after the Kool-Aid incident. Michael and him to work together to create a restaurant to drag in William, who survived, together to burn the whole place down altogether. Then it's what's it called? Ultimate Custom Night. William's Hell, but he sees some weird anime stuff, some weird talk from the hippo. And then what else? Then it transitions to the Vanny Legacy, whatever it's called, the Vanny Saga. Oh. When William survives in the game in the Matrix, like it's some, what's it called? Some Harry the Handsome Butcher type stuff where he gets imported to the computer in the sequel. And then, He comes back again using the same old dead body. He saved the old Springtrap suit from the third game and used a different one called Scraptrap with his bones. After that, Scraptrap burned. He died, came back to life, and used Scraptrap to go back into Springtrap, who's more functionable, but then combined together in under. After the first Help Wanted, he combined them to go into the ARGs. Then Dreadbear, then Help Wanted 2. He returned in Security Breach as Purple Trap or whatever. Then dies. Not yet. Yeah, he dies. Kind of. Then after the Security Breach, then Chica, we missed you, Chica. I think the girl dies too because Gregory's a robot. She became friends with the robot. It's like some type of anime movie type of stuff. What was the next game? Into the Pit. Freddy Fazbear's comes back after. They came back first with Pizzaplex from Security Breach. Crazy expense. But Vanny was probably laundering some money so that they can make it Into the Pit a more classic style because, you know, Candies was beating them in competition, but Candies died because it's not real. It's a fever dream. But FNAF 3 goes hard, especially with the goofy story about killer performers. I could really go for some water. After Into the Pit, there's some, you know, it's a father-son drama with some yellow killer. I think it's William. He came back and possessed another guy or something. Then there's Into the Mimic. And Edwin gets into the mix. He tries to claim that he made FNAF. He says that maybe the TARDIS guy will come back to go back in time and claim FNAF, you know, TARDIS guy, because he'd go travel back in time with the TARDIS. So, yeah, after the Mimic, the great song happens, and I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe there's another FNAF song. Let me see. FNAF new game. Let's see what we got. Maybe it's another Scott ARG. Let me see. When did these games come out? I know it's over like 10 years. 2019, the first Help 1. What the frick? Help 1 and 2 in 2023. What the frick? Oh, heck no. What the frick? Holy moly. Alright, Scott Games. Where's the site? You get shut down? I think it got shut down. RIP. I miss Scott Games. You know what? No, let's just go. What happened to Scott? Okay, so we got a teaser. What's up, Uncle Phil? Alright, so we got a teaser for the new FNAF. Oh, we got a new teaser for the new FNAF game. And as you can see, we're here at scottgames.com. I'm brightening up. We can brighten the screen up right now. We can see the teaser. All right, this is the teaser. Just normal screen. I'm gonna brighten the screen up right now. As you can see, we brighten up the screen. It's a teaser for the next game. Anyways, let me check in again. June 23rd. Okay, that's Secrets of the Mimic. New teaser for the next game. Let's see. For the project, Forgotten Names and Faces. What? Who will you catch when you fall into the abyss? It's called FNAF Abyss, after the end of Ruin. Okay, it's called William Afton in the Abyss. Okay, so William Afton gets stuck in the abyss after Into the Pit and Into the Pit. When did those games come out? Hold on. Like the Dawko song, Into the Pit. They came out 2 years ago. Oh my days. There's gonna be 1 year for Secret of the Mimic. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. But the song goes hard. Man, Chica looks so bad. And we're not talking about the hotness, alright? We don't find any of these animatronics hot, alright? Anyways. So yeah, the FNAF seems to be doing pretty good, just like Doctor Who, you know what I'm saying? You know what, I gotta show you that too. First we'll show you the FNAF. The teaser for the next game from the official FNAF Reddit. Let's look at the FNAF Reddit. I see. They're life size, whatever. Oh, he went to go see Iron Lung? Oh, that's nice. Honestly, I wish I had money to go see Iron Lung. It was pretty good. Oh, this is a fan-made Dead by Daylight art. It looks like the teaser. Like, if you look at the teaser right here, yeah, look at that. Pretty good. Nobody cares about the cheating. Who cares? Nobody cares. Cross stitch. I guess this is a new FNAF. Oh, I gotta stop recording. What the frick is wrong with me? No, stop recording. Let me go back. So, the official new FNAF teaser in 2026 is here. I'm gonna show you right here on the Reddit post. It's called The Abyss, right? Forgotten the names of the faces. Abyss. Into the Abyss. And another teaser we have here is some type of U.S. Marine Corps. It's gonna have some type of crazy Call of Duty action. Pretty exciting stuff. Can't wait to see what they do up with the next game. You know what I'm saying? Alright, there's your clip. That's my clip. I'll make it tonight. It's Chica, made of clay. Who cares? Stupid ARG video. Another stupid comic. Another stupid comic. You know what? Not stupid. There's a lot of work into this art. I have to respect it. I put some respect on this because I'm slouching. This is pretty good. Wait, Pennywise is connected to the. And Stranger Things connected to Freddy's? I don't know how they can explain that. This has nothing to do. What is this? Another crazy artwork. What is this? Mazda? Okay, yeah. So far I'm getting absolutely nothing. Is that Monster High? Okay. That's cool. But yeah, I'm getting nothing except crap like this. Okay, so far, not that much information besides the Marine Corps and something else. Never going to join the military. But, yeah, let's make sure I'm not recording. That's it. Okay, and then that's my other clip right here. I record this. Alright. This is gonna go out to. Okay, this is an important clip. Alright, this is to YouTube. Alright. This short is a message to YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking gonna break the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay, YouTube. Please control the ads. Second of all, let's advertise YouTube Kids, especially if you will, because I have to verify. I accidentally leaked all my stuff, my face, as age verification. I look 40. I look 45, so I was able to get verification that I was 45 watching YouTube. Still, but YouTube, please do something with the ads. Please fix the ads and either fix them or make them go away entirely, or just do pop-ups, please, because I recently got an ad. Well, recently was a couple of days ago. I got an ad of some woman talking about their husband prematurely ejaculating. Please get it out. Please get that out. Get those ads out, please. All right. Just save it for somewhere else. All right. Don't put it on YouTube Kids. Don't put any of the ads on YouTube Kids. But it's unrelated. Just I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. We're just gonna cut it at that part. That was a good clip. Anyways. We don't have that much time. We can do one round of Baldi's Basics. Alright, so I pretty much got my work cut out for me. Woo! Hiccups. So we're doing pretty good. I would have a longer stream or longer gameplay, but I got a busy schedule. Sadly, I wish I did it today, but I'll give you a teaser for the next game we're gonna be playing. There's your teaser. Oh! Get ready. Saturday. Be there. Today and tomorrow we're going to be playing some Baldi's Basics. Alright? We're going to do one round today. And then the classroom can go suck. Alright, let's go. One round. All the videos are done. Woo! Woo! And today we're going to do. Let's see. Let me show that as well. All right, today the audio is going to be a bit messed up. You want to know why? Because we're going to be using speaker audio. So get ready, all right? Everything is in sync. Everything is in sync, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. New file.
Welcome. Since you're new, just type in your name. It's that easy. Uh-huh.
Dildos. Oh my gosh, it's like dildos. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks. I know what I'm doing. We're gonna go with hide and seek, right? Hide and seek. We're arcade. Strict? No. Arcade. We're playing. This is a video game. We're playing arcade style. All right. Let's get ready. All right. This is gonna be crazy. Hold on. Let me listen to this song. It's my Into the Pit Daco hype up song. Nice job, Daco. Mr. Dawkins. Oh yeah, you see Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5 came out? Dang, man. I never seen them this down bad ever since Garner Band, started making games. Save that for later. You know what? Plain and simple. Wait, what time is it? Oh, let's go.
Oh, hi. Let's play.
There. Go. Still got time.
Gotta sweep. Gotta sweep.
Yes.
Congratulations, you found
No!
4 notebooks. Now all you need to do is...
Baldy, wait. No. Baldy.
Right there.
Oh. No.
Do this again.
Baldy, please. No, Baldy. Nope. Alright, that was good. It's good, right? We're gonna go back on Dill. What time is it? It's pretty good. Yeah, if you guys want to see some more, I'll be back tomorrow, Friday. We'll beat 4 notebooks.